Hey everybody, Damo here from the Charter Collection Fishing Charters and the Charter Vessel Diversity, bringing you another top catch baited tackle fishing report. And today is a very nice day, and I should actually be out there, but I've got a lot of crap to do, so we'll get the crap out of the way and then we'll be going fishing. So some of the things that have been happening this week, it's been a stellar period, this, it really has. We've had a lot of big fish, snapper up to 10 kilos, sort of fish 7, 6 and above. Thought we were onto a real good thing, thought it was all happening and was all pouring in, and then my suspicions were confirmed that this was just an early little bit of a squirt that came in with the last big easterly and those last big tides. And when I spoke to the longliners again, I'd heard much the same thing as well. Now, I use the longliners because they're really helpful. I'm an ex-longliner, so I sort of have a relationship with some of them. No homo. And the same thing, the same information that I'd perceived was what had actually been happening in real life too. So what happened was, like I said, we had an early run of fish come through, lots of big fish, all big spring males, a few hens in it, and all coming from this particular area out at the gates, if you like, so the Colville channel, the Craddock channel and the Jellicoe channel, those areas there. Good push through early on, and now it's just tapered back off and settled back down. So those fish that actually came in then have actually been caught, a lot have. And a lot also have gone off into the Gulf and are doing their own thing down in there, and are a lot more spread out now and not in the concentrated bunches they were. Now, I'm not saying they're all queuing up to get in, but if you can sort of imagine that, that's what was happening just a few weeks back. So now the fish that are still sort of dribbling through, it's not a mass influx, they are still coming through, but we have noticed the sizes drop down. We're sort of back to those 45 to 60 centimetre fish, and also we are finding them back closer to the fowl again, except further up in the Gulf where they seem to have left the fowl and gone onto the sand. And I got that information from the longliners who are now working back in Bream Bay and out off the hen there. So it's not huge numbers for them either, so again they're all like, oh well, you know, it's not going to be the bumper early season we thought it was, but it's not all bad news, because over in the Colville channel there we're still getting some very nice fish. We're still getting a nice range of species as well, so your snapper, your kahwa, your John Dory, terraki, some shark. There's also all those different red reef fish, your wrassers and parrotfish and granddaddy harphookers and whatnot, all that sort of stuff still coming through there too. A lot of my Asian clients would rather have those fish than the snapper. They'll throw the snapper back, some of them, because it's a very bland fish, but us Kiwis are a little differently, think a little differently and act a little differently, but each to their own. Now, my prediction is this. I think just with a little bit of easterly that is coming, there's some easterly coming tomorrow, I think it's going to be a little squirt and be done again. We'll be back to weather like this, which is absolutely beautiful, and I think we'll probably get a little bit of a breeze there. It'll button off to this, and then we should have a pretty good weekend. Fish wise, I think these fish are still going to start coming through. I'm expecting with the next big set of tides, which isn't far away, that we should have a pretty good run again. To be honest, and this isn't helping at all, but I think a really bloody good southeast or easterly blow would help. I also think a big blow from the north would help, and I mean, like, let's put some swell in the Gulf. Not that we hardly ever get any swell in the Gulf, but let's get a big swell rolling through the Gulf, stir it all up, clean up these beaches, clean up all these all this sort of rocky coastline, get it all out there, and I think creating a bit of soup and a bit of movement in the Gulf would be really good. I know that a lot of sediment and stuff settles on the bottom from time to time, and that can make the fishing a little bit slow too, and cover scallop beds and cover feed and stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be nice to have a bit of a clean up. It would also help the fishing. The other thing I think that would help too is the if the water temperature would just come up a little bit too, so some more northerly, again, northerly being a good thing, and maybe some warmer temperatures, which we're slowly getting. You know, I'm standing here in the end of August in my short sleeves and it's quite comfortable, so it is slowly coming on, and I just notice around the place here and there the odd little pahutakawa starting to come out. I think it's more the Kermadec pahutakawa than our native, but they tend to flower first, and then our native pahutakawa, like is around the coastline here all around us, will start to flower, and that is a good sign. Lambs in the paddock going down the motorway the other day, could see them looking like the first day of spring's bang on time with all that sort of stuff. So it's not all bad, it's not all stellar like it was the last 2 weeks, but hey, anything can happen, and it's all about getting out there and getting into it. So things you should be doing: get that tackle serviced, go up to your Top Catch store, get your rods and reels serviced, maybe keep an eye out for some of the specials that are on at the moment too, because there's some really good deals out there right now, especially as they start to some of these tackle stores start to get in the new summer stock, and they need to move the last summer's stock as well. So get up to your Top Catch store and check those out. Might be a good idea too to get the outboard serviced or your engine serviced, and make sure your steering rod's not seized in the boat if your boat's become a bit of a garden ornament, and just make sure your safety gear is in check. Just out behind me here, each of these points further down, sort of over about 500 metres to a kilometre, there is a guy standing on each one fishing, and areas like this, especially where there's a lot of feed on the rocks and a lot of exposed coast like this, the options are boundless. So you might want to give that a bit of a go too. This guy, I've been down and had a bit of a chat to him before I reported, just to get the good oil on what's happening down here, and he has 3 snapper, and they are not huge, but he's there and he's doing it, and you're in your office on the computer watching this. This is Damo, Charter Connection Fishing Charters, bringing you or delivering to you another Top Catch bait and tackle fishing report. Go to our Facebook page, Diversity-Fishing. You can win a beautiful stainless steel frame, one of a kind, Rustler landing net, the best landing equipment in the world, just by going to our Facebook page. Also, go to topcatch.co.nz, check out what's on special. Each store has what they're wanting to clearing out at the moment, so you want to have a flick through that. Some really good stuff coming there. Some interesting stuff coming up. Berkeley have a new gulp bait coming out. Shimano, a new soft bait coming out. Both reportedly are very, very good. The Sea Point hooks from Black Magic have been going exceptionally well on the Good Ship Diversity. Catching a lot of fish there with those, especially when they're a bit shy on the bite. Awesome penetration power at the APP, keep an eye out for that, and keep an eye out on this awesome day and this awesome spell of weather we're having. A little bit of breeze coming Wednesday, other than that it's going to be mint. Get into it.